A girl who had been missing for 11 years returned to her hometown without any prior warning. She appeared pale and collapsed onto the ground. Shortly afterwards, the girl was confirmed to be Alice. 11 years earlier, while walking home from school, a lorry suddenly pulled up beside her. Within seconds, Alice lost consciousness and was taken into the back of the vehicle, after which she vanished without a trace. In the ambulance, she repeatedly whispered her own name, Alice. On the basis of these clues, the police contacted her mother, Lena. Upon learning that her daughter had returned, Lena was overwhelmed with joy and broke down in tears. She immediately shared this astonishing news with her husband. The whole family hurried to the hospital. The girl lying in the hospital bed was extremely pale and almost unrecognizable, yet she was ultimately confirmed to be their biological daughter. Later, Daniel noticed the tattoo on her arm, which became the crucial piece of evidence in confirming her identity. Years before, he had strongly reprimanded her for it, as the secret tattoo had been made without the family's knowledge. At midnight, Alice awoke. When she saw her family gathered at the bedside, her expression was unusually complex. The following day, Alice told the police about her abduction. When she described the suffering she had endured over the years, Daniel could no longer cope. He turned and left the room bearing his pain alone. However, the investigators continued to question him and mentioned the name, Sophie, the other missing girl. She had also been taken in the same yellow lorry. Alice immediately broke down emotionally and admitted that over the years, she had been held in the same place. She had once tried to escape with Sophie, but Sophie was too weak to walk. The police followed Alice's escape route and conducted a large search deep within the forest, but ultimately found nothing. At that moment, a nurse revealed a shocking fact. Alice bore signs of having given birth, meaning she had once had a child. Thinking of the horrific experience their daughter had endured, the couple embraced tightly and wept uncontrollably. A week later, Alice received a call from the hospital and returned home. Lena tried to ask her daughter about the other girl, but Alice insisted that she had never had a child. Lena was left filled with doubt, wondering why her daughter denied it so firmly. After her parents left the room, Alice continued to fidget nervously with her fingers, a strange smile on her lips. As night fell, Lena went to see Alice, but found her expression deeply forlorn. After years of captivity, Alice struggled to adapt to a warm and comfortable environment, so she chose to lie on the cold floor, unable to control her emotions. Lena returned to her room and stared at the photographs of the children. A strange thought crossed her mind. Her daughter seemed to have become someone else. She even noticed that Alice's way of walking had changed. Growing increasingly uneasy, she told her husband, but Daniel felt she was overreacting. He believed Alice had been through too much and such changes were to be expected. Just then, the doorbell rang. It was Inspector John, who was in charge of Sophie's missing persons case. Having learned that Alice and Sophie had been together, he came specifically to question her. During the interview, Alice's account became inconsistent, and John quickly realized something was wrong. As he prepared to investigate further, Daniel noticed his daughter's reluctance and asked her to leave. However, Alice's constant fidgeting with her fingers caught John's attention. The gesture felt strangely familiar. John reviewed the CCTV footage from before Sophie's disappearance and noticed that Sophie had made the same nervous